Alright, two things you got completely wrong here. First, your Chuck Liddell Vanderlei Silva prediction. You think that Vanderlei Silva is going to come into this fight swinging wild, thinking the tension's too much. Do you understand how many people Silva has fought in front of in Pride? It's a lot bigger than your little average UFC show bullshit. And, you know, I'm sorry, Chuck Liddell is overrated. He's a great counterpuncher, but like Matt Hughes, he's one-dimensional and he's from the past, and his breed's over, you know. Him and Hughes back in the day dominated, and that was awesome when you could be, you know, rely on one strength, rely on just strike, and rely on just your wrestling. Well, too bad the game's changed. Anyways, I don't know if you've watched any of the UFC All Access on Vanderlei Silva and how hard he's training for this fight. I don't know if you've seen the condition that he's in. It's ridiculous. Not only that, but he's training in Las Vegas with just trainers, just him and his trainers, not a whole camp. Well, actually, he's training with the Extreme Couture camp, training directly with Randy Couture as well. And I don't know if you know this, but Randy Couture has fought Liddell on 3 separate occasions, winning once. So I'm sure they're going to come up with an awesome game plan. Not just that, but all the fighters out of Extreme Couture have just been dominating lately. Think about the Forrest Griffin win over Shogun. Anyways, you think that Hughes is going to be able to take down GSP? That's like the funniest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. You saying that. Hughes is wrestling, you know, it's good. Is it up to Josh Koscheck's level? No. How bad did GSP dominate Koscheck? I don't know if you watched that fight. I don't know if you read, you know, MMA articles online. I don't know if you research anything. I don't know if you looked at the Fight Metrics site, and maybe you would research your stuff and say a little bit smarter things, because then you would know that GSP, since losing to Hughes the first time, you know, he's got a little mental problem sometimes, you know, sometimes he's a little shaky coming into a fight. He's a little shaky there, but he spent less than 1 minute on his back. The last person taken down was Koscheck, and that was one time. And if you look on there, they tell you about the number of takedowns defended, number of takedowns they've landed, and his numbers just soar way above Hughes. And to say that they're just going to ride it out to a split decision over Matt Hughes, it's going to end just like it did in the first one. You know, I'm sorry, but you need to research your shit a little bit more, buddy. Maybe get out there and train some. Peace.